Luis Miguel is a rare find in Cuba, an internet technician, leaving his home in the remote country town of Huira de Malena to attend to the Wi-Fi needs of one of the few clients with a system most of us take for granted.
It's very difficult without internet because everything I need is there to connect, to do my job, everything. Every time I need to look for something, I've got to leave home to connect.
To connect, Luis Miguel has to travel to his nearest Wi-Fi point in town, about 6 kilometers away. Internet was until recently only available to foreign residents and a select few Cubans. A couple of years ago, it was installed in public plazas across the country. The internet has arrived in Cuba, but it's slow, sporadic, and often very random. And that's in the capital, Havana. In a country where the telecommunications infrastructure is very basic, it could be some time before remote towns like this get the kind of internet service that much of the rest of the world has become accustomed to. The obvious question is why it's taken Cuba so long to install internet. The state telecommunication company TASE didn't respond to our request for an interview. Luis Miguel also visits clients in Havana once a week, JORGE and ISABEL among a select few, to benefit from a pilot scheme introduced earlier this year to install internet in private homes. In their case, a bed and breakfast in Old Havana.
Before we took our business cards to hotels or wherever there were tourists and gave them the cards, it was difficult to find guests.
This couple from Britain found JORGE and ISABEL on Airbnb, common elsewhere, but still a novelty in Cuba.
I think the Cuban state is doing what it can to ensure that more people are getting access to places where they can connect to Wi-Fi.
Internet suits this family, but some who participated in the pilot scheme say they find the service too slow and expensive and won't continue with it. The future is finally coming to Cuba, although many are still struggling with technology from the past. Schweimler, Jazeera, Havana.